It's actually funny how a couple months ago I was in Spain. I thought it would be my new life. It would be my future. Because I had a dog walking business in Amsterdam for about 2.5 years and I sold it. And then I left the country. I went to Spain. We met two doggos and I rented the place and I thought it would be my future. It would be my everything. I was waking up early like I always do, but different from more from ego side, right? So waking up really early, 4:30 a.m, going to the gym. Well, in Spain the gym open really late, so around 8 a.m. they start opening. So I went to the gym early and I started to act like a person which I was not. I started to be or like pretend to be a character which I was not. Like I was trying to be a teacher, a speaker, trying to build a community and such online, which I hadn't lived. Lived yet. Let me say that clear, because like I always say, life is a remembrance, and it guides us and teaches us the way itself. Just like a river flow, life has to flow. And on this, I knew it wasn't the way. I was forcing it. I was trying to set up a business like I always did, looping again, loops and loops, business ideas, and because it didn't came from truth, it stopped. And that's when bridges unfold in life. And my grandma suddenly died of a cardiac arrest. So this came really like I hit a wall. It was like out of nowhere, out of the blue, like boom, your grandma died. But I say out of the blue, but actually I could have seen something coming, because something came to me, an image of my dogs walking in the park where I made my other videos, in front of my mom's house. And I saw them walking happy in the grass, rolling and running. And I saw that image so clear and I accepted it as real. I thought, okay, whatever. I accepted it, the image. And boom, my grandma died. It was a bridge unfolded me to get back to Amsterdam and to be back at my mom, where I'm currently am right now. So this is also a learning lesson, like an awakening to me, that no matter what you do, if you get off that one line, if you go left or if you go right, it will always try to get you back on track. It will always get you back on that, what you were here for actually. And I see this as literally as a cosmic play. Like, I think yogis call it Maya. That this is just a physical experience and it's already set. Because if you look back at it, I got an image or a little short video in mind. I accepted it as real and it unfolded. It was not that I was sitting on the couch meditating like, I want to go back to my mom. I want to go back to my mom. No, it was not like that. Why would I do that? I saw this image that they were running in the park so clearly. And I thought, okay, I accepted it. I said to myself, okay, sure, that's what I said. I let go, and that the rest unfolded. Got me back at where I currently am, back at my mom. And now back at my mom, I heard something so clearly, but I will make maybe a longer video about this later, because when I was back at my mom, I went into not immediately. I was first started doing again, starting this rant loop again, starting to start again. But I saw certain synchronicities, I saw certain patterns, and then something hit me inside, and I dropped into complete surrender, complete silence. I did nothing. Like I just sat, watched the trees, walked, meditated, drank tea, read. I like to read a lot. I didn't used to, but now I read a lot of books that I use as a mirror. So I read something and I'm thinking, okay, I'm not a crazy person. It literally happened to someone else's life. So I read it as a mirror. Just like I see YouTube or a video or this particular video, maybe it will hit you, it will resonate with you, and you can literally see this as a mirror. This video is not for everyone, and I don't care if it's if it doesn't get any views, but if it would touch just one person, like I had a really cool reaction of someone, it only has to touch one person on my latest video, and then it already makes me fulfilled. So this is just what I do myself, because I watch my videos back and I use it like a mirror. I use it like, oh, this was 3 weeks ago, and I was thinking like this, because I can express my thoughts, I can express my feelings. I think it's a really good way to do it, either with writing, because I journal a lot, and with a video like YouTube. But back to that silence, to that surrender. I was in complete surrender, in complete silence, and I was walking in nature like I'm now, just in nature with my 2 doggos, and like a radio station tuned in, and I hear this voice so clear, like someone else spoke to me. I thought I was literally losing it, but it said, "You don't need fucking drop shipping. Just let me live through you." But it had to be this clear. And you would say, oh yeah, that's not magical because it says fucking, or it's just my higher self had to reach me so clearly. It has to get through. It didn't, because what happened weeks later, I fell back into doing again. And what started? Dropshipping. I started dropshipping again. That's insane. I heard it a few weeks ago, but the mind is so dangerous. It's so tricky that it tries to just get you off the truth, get you out of the path again. And you just start doing. And it's not the way. It's not, I've seen it now, it's not the way for me. I mean, for some people, unconscious doing, building a business, building a multi-million-dollar brand, maybe it's their lesson in this physical experience, but I've seen it, it's not my path. And gradually I just step back into grace. I don't know if I say it correctly, but I think light always wins over dark. And I got back to that path again, because now I'm in stillness, walking, drinking tea, meditating. But it declined the forcing ads, forcing getting sales. It declined step by step, naturally, not like from ego mind, I have to do this. It's really hard to express in talk, actually, because it's things you feel from inside. It's feeling states from within that create a certain feeling that will lead to a certain outcome. But I've seen too much, and like I said, I will just tell in another video, because I don't want to make my videos 50 minutes long or an hour long and like dwell off too much. I will just stick to this one point, that even though I saw Spain as my end, I saw it as, this is where I'm gonna stay, this is my dream. It was just a little scene. It was like a 30-second screen or a 30-second scene of a movie I was playing, and I was just watching. And now I'm back here for a reason. It guided me back to my mom for a reason. And I literally don't care anymore. I'm just over, because I used to be like, I'm gonna make a multi-million-dollar brand, I'm gonna be this person. But literally I couldn't care less anymore. I've seen too much, and I feel so much peace now doing nothing. And for the masses, it might be like quitting on life, but it's not like that if you feel it, because I feel so much peace, I feel so much clarity when I stop forcing this building and just try to be this just be this conscious creator. Just let life, just like I heard this voice, let life live through me, and I will just see it from here. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna walk now. I sit here on the bench, enjoying nature, except for the planes because the airport is like just a couple miles away. But I'm just gonna enjoy my walk, and I will see you in the next video.